Alrighty, y'all. Currently driving to the gym. It is 11:30. You know, the typical time I go to the gym. Hey, it's upper day. I'm gonna be starting with probably back and biceps today, though, because as I said in my last video, I'm gonna be lifting with my boy Shlok. He has pull today, hence why I'm gonna be starting with some back and bi. I'll do some movements with him. You know, I'm sure won't really be a big problem. I don't really mind actually starting with back because I've been so focused on building my arms, shoulders, chest that I've kind of neglected my back. Only recently have I started actually wanting to grow my back a little bit more, but I'm more focused on the width rather than the thickness. I feel like my back has gained a lot of thickness than what it used to be, but my lat width definitely needs some improvement. Yeah, if there's something I gotta document, it's the fact that this pre is brand stinking new, dude. It's brand new. Plastic is literally still on it. Look at 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 that. Look at that. Oh my days. And is it just me, or like, okay, I get the same pre every time. One, because honestly, there's only one reason I get it, is because I hate spending money on pre-workout. So I go to Sam's Club and I get this one. It's like 60 servings, and I only do, most time I do 1 scoop. I rarely do 2 scoops, but it's like 60 servings and it's like $30, something like that. So it's probably the best bang for your buck, and it's also raw, which is a pretty good supplement company. I just don't like spending a lot of money on pre-workout. Like, I don't want to do $60 for 20-30 servings. I'm fucking okay. I'd rather do 60 servings for fucking $30. This shit lasts me like 3 months, bro. I don't care about flavor. I just care about performance. You know, the caffeine isn't anything crazy in here. It's like a standard. It's probably like 200 milligrams, but I feel like I get good performance, good pump, good focus from this. Have I taken better pre's? Yeah, without a doubt I have. But, you know, best bang for your buck is right here, bro. You shouldn't necessarily need a pre-workout to have a good lift. A pre-workout is a luxury. You know what I'm saying? I say the same thing about music. You shouldn't need music to have a good lift. Music's a luxury. I could easily go in the gym with no music, no pre, and still lift at the same intensity. At first, it might be a little weird because my body's so used to, you know, the music in my ear, the high stim pre-workout. But, you know, give me a week and I'll be back and I'll be pushing the same weight, because I don't work out with the intensity because of what I have here. I work out with intensity because of what I have in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a big difference. So if you're like, bro, if you ever go to the gym, you're like, damn, I don't have my headphones. Damn, I forgot my pre. Who gives a fuck, bro? Still get your lift in, dude. Get your lift. You should be able to get your lift in no matter what. Unless, like, you got injury or something, like, that's different. But, like, you know, if it's something as little as your headphones or your pre, bro, you should still be able to get that lift in even if you don't have it. And although I get the same pre-workout every time, I swear it tastes different. It tastes different every fucking time I have it.
Alright, y'all already should know by now. Upper day. Since we're lifting with Shlok, we're gonna be starting with pull. So here's my wide grip pull downs. I think this is my second set. I did like 220 pounds. Got it for a good amount. Solid reps. You know, I feel like my progress is gonna be jumping pretty fast on these wide grips just because it's a newer movement, and that's what personally happens to me, is I improve a lot fast. And then here is the biceps exercise that I've been doing a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I could definitely see myself switching this up in the next week just because it's fun right now, but I'm only really doing it because I got really tired of dumbbell preacher curls. Maybe I'll switch back to the machine preacher because I got tired of it. That's why I changed to dumbbells, but now I'm tired of dumbbells. Just because I like to really have something to put my arm on, I guess, to keep my form kind of in check. But I don't know, these are pretty fun and they feel pretty good. But still, yeah, I'll probably switch it here soon. Here's my boy Shlok, you know, doing his movement. Me and him had a pretty good pull day, you know, we talked a lot, but I haven't worked out with him in a minute. So it was good. I enjoyed the lift. But yeah, definitely go check him out on Instagram. I've attached the photo earlier, but yeah, that boy be posting and shit. Like, go support him for real. Here is chest supported rows, pronated grip, 3 plates on that bad boy, plus a 25. I ego the fuck out of these, I'm not gonna lie. But I always have. It's my first time doing this movement in like a month though, because I literally didn't train this at all in Italy. I was just doing barbell rows. I mean, I guess these moved fine. Can't really complain about it. Try to mimic the T-bar row that works, but Works is the other gym I go to sometimes, if y'all didn't know. But I try to mimic the T-bar row just because Crunch doesn't have a T-bar row, but you know, this machine's not bad, but it's not no T-bar row. And then here is my second set, but I'm doing a neutral grip, and you know, I usually could go a little bit heavier on this, so I'm doing 4 plates. Honestly, I would say it moved pretty good for not doing this movement in like a month, because I'm the type of person that like, I have to be doing the same movement so I get stronger at it. If not, like, my nervous system fucking just is like cooked. So yeah, I think there was a time where I was actually really struggling with this weight, so I'm actually pretty happy about it. Here is us doing some hammer curls seated. I've been doing them seated recently. My bicep training has been a little bit weird lately, ever since I got back from Italy, just because I got really tired of any type of preacher. I don't know, I got sick of it. I'll definitely do it again soon because it really was growing my biceps. But here's me doing some hammer curls, 50 pounds. My first set was 45 pounds, and you know, I got that shit for a lot, so I ended up going to 50s. Only problem is that the 50s, the grip on it like fucking gets way bigger. And it's kind of annoying, but here's us mogging Crunch. We're mogging in the night away. Definitely will say the angle is not doing us justice, but it is what it is. Here after that, sorry, this is like going real fast, but you know, he went to go do cardio and I ended up finishing my upper. So here is the neutral press. Did 2 sets. I want to say I did a top set of 165, which was that one. Moved pretty good. I progressed. Here's me doing pec deck after like a month of not doing it. I want to say this was my second set at 235 for 3.5. I thought this was gonna go. I was trying so hard, but I literally could not get it. Like, I really was trying, and I was also trying to keep my back somewhat in line, but you know. Then here's me doing some tricep push downs, trying to keep my elbows tucked. As you can see, it's really challenging for me for some reason. But yeah, I do these on my knees because I feel way more stable. Here is 60.5 pounds. I think I got it for 2 more reps than I did last time. Did 2 sets of these as well. My triceps look huge right here, I'm not gonna lie. Then here is dumbbell shoulder press. I absolutely dread this movement. I think this is definitely the hardest movement I have to do. I don't know why. It's just so tiring, and like, to get the dumbbells up is like mission impossible. But here I got 80s for 5. Usually I start with this movement too. Like, I do this very early in my workout, but I forgot to today. So I will take that 80 for 5. My PR is 80 for 6, so I'm pretty confident I would be able to do that if I started with that. Then here's me taking 75s. Got it for 4. Got it for 5 last time, but honestly, I'm okay with it because I got 1 more with the 80s, or at least I didn't need an assisted rep like last time. Here's behind the back lateral raises on the cable machine. Got a top set of 22 pounds for like 3 or 4. I think this is this set. These move pretty good. I mean, you know, this set might not been the prettiest. That's because I upped the weight though, so I just got to get my body used to it, and then in a week I'll be able to rep this like with actual good form. And then ending it off with straight bar tricep push downs with those elbows going all the way back. Yeah, this one moved pretty good. I only did 1 set though, and then I did another set on the seated dip machine. That shit was ass though. I'm never doing it again. And yeah,
guarantee I'll be right. Work through all the pain, we can start fresh. I'm in another life, it's on a morning cloud.
All right, just got out the gym. I'm driving home. Was in that gym for way too long, but it's all right. That's kind of what happens when you work out with people. You end up just taking 2 times longer, and you end up talking a lot. Hence why I don't like to work out with people. But it's fine, you know. It's good to do it here and there, and Shlok's a cool ass dude, so I did not mind. I'm happy that I was able to start with back today, as it is a weak point of mine, and you know, today really gave me a good excuse to start with that movement, and especially now that I'm doing a wide grip pull down. Hopefully that widens my back out. But nonetheless, I had a really good upper day. I got everything I wanted to do done, did my cardio and everything. Overall, I had a really good lift. Amazing pump today, I'll be honest. I looked fucking ridiculous. I genuinely think this is the craziest I've looked in a while. I say that because, like, I'm lean, but I'm full. I think the 2 weeks I had in Italy, like, were really good for me because I was low-key cutting down before going to Italy because I knew I was gonna eat a shit ton of carbs in Italy. Went to Italy, ate a shit ton of carbs. I was 170 pounds in Italy. I checked at one of the gyms I went to. Last couple days, I took it pretty light on the pasta, so I was eating a lot of meat, and I was like watching how I was eating, and I was making sure I was getting 10,000 steps a day. I was still lifting every other day, don't get me wrong, but then when I got home, weighed in at 167 pounds, dropped down to 163 in like 2-3 days just because of water weight. So now I'm lean, but I have all, like, my glycogen stores are fucking crazy full now. So I'm like actually kind of thankful for that Italy trip, and I didn't lose any fucking strength whatsoever. So I'm very happy. It's like I never left. But yeah, I really do think that this is the craziest look I've had in a while. I would definitely say it's the strongest I've been. Maybe I'm not the strongest in bench press right now, but that's just because I haven't been training bench. If I was to train it, I definitely would be strongest. Apart from that, this is the strongest I've been in a while. Not the leanest, but probably the biggest I've been. Definitely in my arms. My arms have never been this big before. I don't know how much I weigh though. I know my peak before I was 166 pounds lean. It was around spring break, so March. I'll put a photo right here of what I look like. I looked fucking insane. That was right before I went on a cruise. The cruise isn't what fucked me up. I came back from the cruise and I was fine. Like I was fine, bro. I looked good on the cruise too. Like, I had my abs, I had my fullness, kept my strength. What fucked me up was I got really sick afterwards. And then I lost like 10 pounds, and then I like never really fully recovered from that shit. But yeah, so I'm really happy with how I'm looking right now. Feeling pretty confident, feeling pretty strong, I look good. I really like my new training. I'm very like I have nothing bad to say about anything right now. I really hope you guys maybe took something valuable in just watching how I train. It's honestly why I post, because I get a lot of people coming up to me and they ask like what I do, XYZ, and I'm like, bro, like, just follow me on Instagram, go on my YouTube channel. I post my lifts there. It's so much easier to just watch me do my workouts and me voice over it rather than catch me on the spot. There's a lot, like, it's my movements, the way I work out, my philosophy about it. Like, it's just a lot to unravel in a conversation like that. It's just easier to actually consume it through my YouTube. And yeah, that's why I post. That's why I'm posting a lot. Just because I like to document my journey. And yeah, I'm gonna cut the shit. I've been talking forever. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. I love you guys. You guys stay safe. Peace.